Welcome back to DotLife. We're joined this week for the Tiny Dot concert by members of the band Pork. Not spelled the way you think it's spelled. Can you guys spell it for me? I'm going to mess it up.
It's spelled Poruk.
And it's not Poruk.
No,
That was sort of a funny story. I sort of insisted that we spell it pork, normally not P-O-R, K or Q. I was like, come on, just pork. P-O-R-U-K, pork. And,
Thinking that was the right way to spell it.
Oh, of
in your
course.
head,
Yeah.
Knowing that 100% certain that I was, spelling it flawlessly.
Right.
But I didn't, but it stuck.
it stuck, and
It gives you some differentiation.
us and our good friend Charlie, who sadly couldn't make it.
Yeah,
we're
he's-
all just cackling, laughing, and like, wait, you might have a point.
So individual members, Will Washko
Yeah.
and Peter Dowd.
Yes.
Thanks so much for coming in. And where do you guys both live?
Well, I live over in Alston, Brighton, near Packard's Corner, so a little bit away from Dorchester, but still in Boston.
Okay.
I live in West Roxbury, which is technically in Boston.
Sure is.
It's like near Roslindale.
Yeah. It's definitely not the western part of Roxbury, though, which
No,
is very confusing.
entirely separate things, which is really weird.
And you both are recent high school graduates. Congrats.
Thank you.
From Commonwealth School in the Back Bay,
Yeah.
both of you. And you're both headed off away from Boston in the next few
Yeah.
months. Peter, where are you headed?
I'm headed out to San Diego, to UC San Diego.
I'm so
really,
jealous. Send us some weather.
really, really far away, really beautiful. But I am sad to leave Boston because it is
Yeah.
definitely.
I heard
my
that
home.
marine layer is just terrible. You have to deal with fog and gray skies in the winter.
It's so miserable.
It's going to be down to like 60.
As a lover of the 60-degree overcast,
You're going to be in heaven.
I'm looking forward to it.
Will, how about you?
So I'm headed to Washington University in St. Louis. So less far, less beautiful.
But still,
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Going to
that's
the
cool.
heartland,
Yeah. With
There's less.
people.
Yeah. there's less snow there. There's, I don't know. I'm keeping an open mind. I'm choosing to believe it'll be fun.
I think you'll enjoy it. What is? Do you have a major selected?
Probably English or history.
Okay. And Peter, how about you?
I'm headed for physics and probably also math.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. So how did you guys get together as Poruk? Did you notice how I pronounce that?
Yeah.
nice.
Poruk.
You got it right.
Nice.
So we were like, us and our other friend Charlie, again can't make it. We've been friends throughout high school, but only really we've only really gotten into music as much over the past year. And I remember we were actually at like a free showing at BU of this opera about fundamentalist Mormonism. Yeah. And afterwards,
Was it the Book of Mormon?
No,
No.
it wasn't.
There's another show
It
about
was
Mormonism?
like an off-brand one about this cult leader who had like 6 wives, and how he made them all testify on TV to the FBI that they had kidnapped their children and to give them their children back. It was really, really weird.
Was it funny?
No, deadly serious, and it was like 3 hours long.
It was really dark.
Were you expecting it to be funny?
No, we were expecting.
Okay.
Well, he came in an hour late, so we had to catch him up on a couple things.
Nice.
But-
And I quickly got there, and like after that we went back to my place and started like reading like he is a phenomenal singer and also plays some saxophone, and Charlie and I both play a lot of instruments, so we just started to like write music to already existing poetry and stuff, and we did that a lot, and eventually it started that we started writing our own songs in about December through March-ish.
And what other, you're playing guitar today, but what other instruments do you play?
I also play bass for us as needed, and I will sometimes sing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Will, how about you?
So I sing mostly, but I can play the saxophone, which doesn't come off that often, but it happens sometimes. So,
Is it alto?
Yeah.
Oh, I played that in high school.
Nice.
I could not pick it up now and do anything on it, but
No, I believe.
it was fun.
Would you play in like an orchestra or more
Just
like
a
a?
high school band.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was not my strong instrument. Piano I can do okay. Saxophone, I'm pretty much done with that. But so how long have you've been together? Just over a year then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And will you continue after you've gone, or is this the swan song for Pork?
I mean, we've been recording for the past few months, so we're releasing some stuff over the summer, and I definitely I don't know how it will exist in this incarnation, but I think there will definitely be a lot of collaborative works. I will and I think definitely some solo projects.
Yeah.
Collaborate with them a lot.
Maybe you can do some asynchronous recording and lay down tracks after that.
I think sporadically is the only way that Pork can exist going forward, since all three of us are going to different cities.
Where is Charlie going?
He's going to Yale, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yale. He's going to New Haven.
Very cool. He'll be a little closer than you guys.
And we've collaborated. Like he just released a solo album last month, but so that I think both of us did some work on it. It's a lot of I don't know how it will exist past the release of our kind of short album, long EP sort of thing.
Okay.
But I think definitely it's not like we're breaking up. It's just that it'll be under different names.
Circumstantial.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What does Charlie play? Drums?
He plays keys and occasional bass and occasional vocals. And then whenever for our songs that need a drummer, I have a drummer friend who comes down from Maine sporadically.
Okay. Very nice.
Who went to high school with us as well.
So tell me what you're going to be playing today. You've got 2 songs for us. Mm-hmm. Just give me the highlights of what those are about. And you wrote them yourselves, right?
Yeah.
You got away from recording poetry and into writing your own music.
Yeah. So I'm playing guitar on it, and
I'm singing,
and he's singing. And our first song is Bathsheba, which I helped write the music on, and him and Charlie worked on some of the lyrics and stuff.
Yeah.
And what inspired that? It's a fairly adult song. It's kind of about affairs and things.
Yeah. It's. Do you want to take this?
I mean,
I feel like you're more familiar with the source material.
Well, I wrote it. I think there are several kinds of lyricists. Peter is one who takes time crafting and recrafting each thing. I like to just sort of spit it all out and get it done.
Okay.
So Bathsheba was written in about 10-ish minutes. We knocked out the lyrics, real quick.
Nice.
I'm honestly not sure what the inspiration was. I knew he was taking a class about the Bible, and I had taken the class the year before. So I was like, that would make... And, I also spelled Bathsheba wrong.
Well, that seems like a trend that you guys have.
Sort of. Yeah, we're not the best spellers.
It's not rocket science.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. You're good at what you're good at.
Yeah.
Spelling isn't up there. That's okay.
It's good. No one needs to see it. So, yeah.
What about the second song?
The second song is Sandman and I-93, and that with a little bit of help from Will, I wrote the lyrics and the music for, and it started off just as like me fiddling around in my I do a lot of my writing late at night. And I was just fiddling on my acoustic guitar and found some chords that I thought worked well together and put together like songs about, or some words about just longing and like the reality of adolescence closing, I guess. In a lot of ways, and how like, I don't know, it's not that deep. Like I'm making it sound deeper than it is, but it's a lot about how like you leave parts of you behind, but they're still there.
I think the end of adolescence is pretty deep. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's hard not to, and like a lot of these songs we've written over our senior spring, so it's a very weird time to be writing because you have just so much to think about.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're staring down the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new chapter, and beyond passing teenage years, you're going off to college,
right? And
we're leaving the city that we've grown up in. I mean, I've lived in Massachusetts, Boston my whole life. Yeah. So it's gonna be weird.
It is
really weird.
Yeah, and you don't really know fully what to expect. So it's exciting though.
Yeah, it is.
For sure.
The writing of it is fun because, like, I mean, we have all very different musical influences. Mm-hmm. Like I know you listen to a lot of R&B and stuff, and
listen to like a lot of Marvin Gaye. So I can't sing at all like Marvin Gaye, but I love listening.
Few people can.
It's inimitable. Voice, yeah.
But I listen to like a lot of alt and classic rock, and so like in the writing process, like I can write something and then he will take it somewhere that I could have never expected, which was really cool.
It's a good partnership.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works. Like people say, like, oh, you want to work with people with similar influences. No, you want to work with people that don't think at all like you, right?
Yeah. So who do you listen to mostly?
I listen to a lot of bands like Cream or The Cure or Red Hot Chili Peppers, Smashing Pumpkins, like a lot of classic and 90s rock.
Nice. You went to the Smashing Pumpkins concert last year.
Hell yeah,
at Fenway. Yeah, that's right. We were there.
Yeah. I listen to a lot of that. And it's a lot of just like hearing the little things. Like there's some stuff from like Pearl Jam that I take to, and just I don't know. I try and listen to just as much as I can and take little parts here and there and steal them, make them mine, sound like me.
And then R&Bify them.
Yeah, in general, he'll write something that's like very, aggressive, a lot of distortion, some sort of, to my sort of delicate sensibilities, harsh on the ears, and I'll say, let's bring it back. We could change this up. Your vocal line, little less screaming, little more, undulation. I think it works out really well and he's like, nope, that sucks. I'll write something. I'll do the exact same thing. I'll write something, and he's like, I'm falling asleep. It's a wonderful lullaby you've written, but let's jazz it up.
But I think the
bit.
perfect way that works is you end up like we say that, and then it immediately turns to like us adding a thing to the song that the other person would have never expected. Like because of just the constraints of only having two of us, like there are a few solos on Bathsheba that we won't be able to play, but that are like it's taking this song that's far calmer and then making it a lot bigger, and then like on some of our other songs it's taking what would normally be like a very heavy rock song and kind of making it mellow and adding a lot of high lyric, and in ways that like if I did it alone it would sound too self-similar. It would sound like a pastiche almost, but I think it works really well with that.
I mean, that's the benefit of collaboration.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Awesome. Well, can we hear you play?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Bathsheba, my lovely lady in the water. Moonlight hits your naked skin, causes my faithful eye to wonder. Surely this cannot be a sin. Bathsheba, I'll lead your husband out to slaughter. Man, not dead, but you'll be mine. Told Eliam I'll take your daughter. Scattered clothing on the floor. Bathsheba, Bathsheba. Bathsheba, a little birdie told me you're all alone in New York City, but I'm free. Say how, say when, just give me a time, a place. Wear something red and then I'll pick you up at 8:30. I'll walk you home this evening, you shouldn't go alone. Oh, that's so nice of you to invite me to your home. Why are you crying, darling? You said your husband's gone. He up and left you just last week. He's a fool. Oh, you know, Bathsheba, it's hard to see you go. I'm still stuck here in New York City. I'm alone. Oh, you know, Bathsheba, never thought you'd leave me. Still thinking of that night, your hair, the tub in the breeze.
This next song I wrote on a flight back from visiting college, and I don't know, a lot of our songs are very based on adolescence, and This one definitely is. I think it's one of my favorite tracks from our upcoming recording. It's called Sandman I-93. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's 5:30 and 993. It's 5:30 and 993. And I'm still here where I wanna be. Always here where I wanna be. Cathedrals burn, but you'll see. I'm still here where I wanna be. 11 p.m. and I'll be sitting here on the street, never alone but counting sheep, longing for mist and endless sleep. It'll take a while, but you'll see. I'm still here where I wanna be. Sandman sleeps. Sandman sleeps. Sandman sleeps. Sandman sleeps. 2:30 on 993. Late night on 993. I don't know if you'll need me, but please remember how I looked standing in the street. I'm still here, you'll never be. I'm sorry that you'll never see. I know I can never compete with the life you've chosen of me.